So welcome back to Retro Games Room. Last video we did was consoles not to buy and not to play, and it was this lot. All tat, all rubbish. So on this video I'm going to really show you the mini consoles worth buying, worth playing, worth getting your friends around to play, and something to be proud of, because this isn't anything to be proud of. So bin them off. They're fit for the bin, they're rubbish. But what is worth playing is these retro consoles, the mini ones, the official ones. You can buy them on eBay from about, I would say, £50 upwards. They're brilliant. They've got lots of built-in games. They do exactly what the original consoles do. I'm quite a fan of them. I play them quite often. It saves me getting out my my boxed games, my consoles, and they're just easy. You plug them in, they're HDMI, you get the sound, you get the quality, they've got some good games built in. So what we're going to do is we're going to review some of these today, but I think they're all fantastic. I think the worst one out of these ones is probably the PlayStation, because I think the gaming library on it is not very good, really. It should have had Tomb Raider and some of their better titles. They haven't got the greatest of titles, but the Sega one has got you know, your Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe it's got Streets of Rage. There's your gaming library there. It's got you know, the majority of the decent ones you would have played as a kid. And like I say, you can pick this up from about £50 upwards. Really worth a purchase if you just want to relive them 90s games without spending a fortune on the original stuff. Well worth it. It's like you're playing the original. The controllers are exactly the same. The console itself, I mean, this is the Sega one. It's the detail of it is brilliant. Everything is like, I mean, the original one here, you can obviously see the size difference. It's a little baby one, but it's the attention to detail on it is brilliant. Well worth a purchase, even if you're an avid game collector and you've got the original. I think one of these is really worth getting into your collection. Really worth it. Like I say, I've got the majority of them. They're really worth the money. They're really worth playing. There's something you can invite your friends around, have a bit of a retro games night, and you haven't got to be, well, you can be really proud to bring this out the cupboard, where the other stuff in the old video I did the other day is just, it's not worth it. It's just rubbish. For the extra money, get one of these. You won't be disappointed. The one I've got today I'm going to play is the SNES. I've actually got it's actually got a nice protective box. This one, this was extra, but you can, nice carry case. You can put it away, put it in a cupboard, put it in a drawer, and you've got thousands, probably, yeah, thousands of games on this one, because it's actually had a USB stick added to it. I bought it with it on eBay. I think this one cost me about 120 quid, but it's got the SNES. The NES are classic arcade games. The Mega Drive, the Master System, the Sega CD. Yeah, we'll go through that now. But this is my favourite one, which is the SNES Mini. But like I say, they're all brilliant. There's it's the NES. Again, the attention to detail was brilliant. They're all HDMI. They come with the controllers. The PlayStation Mini, again, attention to detail, brilliant. These are really something worth having in your collection, or if you're just starting off and you want something on a budget, you want to play them 90s games, but play them properly, this is the way forward. Really, really good value for money. Like I say, you can pick them up on eBay fairly cheaply, and they're really worth the playing. And you know, the boxes themselves, this is like the one I got, a very smaller version of the Sega I got in 1991 at Christmas, which started my gaming collection off. And you know, and I enjoy playing it. Really do enjoy playing it. So we'll get this switched on and I'll go through. But really worth the purchase. See if we can get this one up and running. There we are. So this is the one we're playing. This is the SNES. I say on the going to the telly, it has got a USB stick, and that has got all the extra games put in. So we've got the Virtual Boy, Game Gear, Mega Drive, Super NES, Master System, 3DX, 32X, sorry, the NES, Sega CD, Super NES, and you've got your PC Engine games, classic arcade games, Atari games, Atari Lynx, Game Boy. I think you get the picture. It's literally got everything you want on it. So we'll go on my favourite, because my favourite is definitely the Mega Drive, but they're all in alphabetical order of what games you want here. You just select one, and then it's got all the covers as well of the games, which I think is brilliant. Fantastic. And the games play fantastic. The sound's fantastic. I'll put the sound up a little bit so you can hear it on one of the games in a minute. But yeah, really, really, really worth the purchase. This one, this is one of my favourite ones. But yeah, they're all in alphabetical order, so you can so all there. You've even got a folder with Sonic games, just Sonic games if you're into that. Some Epic made ones, some different ones here that you wouldn't normally get on the Mega Drive as well, so that it's just full. I mean, this one here is Vector. So instead of playing as Sonic, you can play as Vector. And it's fantastic. As you can tell, the sound and picture quality is really good. And then if you want to just reset it, you can go back to the main menu, and there you are. But then you've also got the all your normal ones, like Streets Fighter 2, Sonic and Knuckles. We'll play that because we played it on that cheap Reactor console, and the sound was awful. As you can tell, the sound is much better on this one, and it's playable, and that's what it's all about. Retro gaming, you want to have fun, you want to play, you want that experience from the 90s back, and this is the best you're going to get without buying the original hardware. You can tell the sound's good. The picture is in a different format. You can have it full screen, and the settings have changed on it because I've had it on an older telly upstairs, but yeah, you can you've got all the classics on here. You go back to the menu, it's just, it's not just Sega stuff. You've got all of it on it. It's just brilliant. All your Master System stuff here, and it's all, you got all the cover art for all the games. It's just brilliant. So it's so tiny. Like I say, you can put it in a cupboard, put it in a drawer. It doesn't take up any room, and you've got thousands of games on here, and it's just brilliant. So if you want to get into retro gaming, I think this is your best option if you're on a budget, or you don't want all that clutter in your house with all those old consoles. This covers all of it. And say the sound's good, the picture's good, the control's good. It's brilliant. There's no lagging at all in this one. I do recommend getting one with the USB stick in, because without that I'm not sure how many games you do get, but it's only the SNES games. You won't get all the Sega and Atari and the other bits. So this was one of my best purchases of the mini ones. But they are out there, you just need to look for them. So fantastic. If you want to relive that experience on a budget, this is the way forward. This is the way to go. Like I say, this. So the originally it's got 20 games plus one on. So you've got, if you buy it originally, you'd get the It's got the brilliant stuff like Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, which is an epic game, Street Fighter, Zelda. So even if you buy the original one without that USB on it, you still get a good selection of Nintendo games. But I bought it with that for the purpose of I wanted to play them all, and it's just brilliant. You know, it's so tiny, it's got everything on it, and it's amazing. And it saves you getting out, you know, all your box games that you want to keep in mint condition. If you're a really enthusiastic collector and you want to keep them mint condition, you can play them on this without having to get all them out. And like I say, the PlayStation one is a bit disappointing with the library. I don't know if you can see the library there, but yeah, I'd say this is the most disappointing one out of all the retro ones. Then you've got the NES there, which is again you've got the great ones there built in. Super Mario, Super Mario Brothers 3, Pac-Man, Zelda again. So yeah, really good library of games there. And the Sega Mega Drive again, you've got excellent library of games. Streets of Rage, Shinobi, obviously the Sonic series, Alex Kidd, Castlevania, Columns, Comic Zone. Yeah, you got a really good library of games there. But by far, you know, the SNES is my favourite because it's got that USB stick in with all the games on it. But the artwork on these and the attention to detail on the boxes, you know, there's something to be really proud of. Something, you know, if you have a bit of a gaming retro night with your mates, you know, you'd be proud to get this out of the cupboard rather than this. What I'd just call plastic tat, where these are solidly built, really high quality. You know, it looks like the original console. It's a bit of a talking feature. It's brilliant. It's even got the little port on the side there where you would plug in your Sega CD. Obviously, you can't plug one in, but it's just the attention to detail on all of them there. They are proper retro, they're just cool little devices. I say something really worth playing. So yeah, this is the way to go. If you're really want to get into gaming and you're on a budget, you know, you can go on eBay with £50, £60, you can pick up one of these in a box probably. I mean, and you're away, you know, and you haven't got to spend thousands of pounds on boxed games and find room for it all. But you know, I've got these as well as all my retro games because I just love collecting them. And you know, like I said, I've collected some of the stuff that's I didn't know was tat until it come and I played it and it's like, this is awful. I don't even want to play this. But with these, I want to play them. I quite enjoy playing them. I play them with my kids. They enjoy them too. They're really worth it. So yeah, getting into gaming on a budget, this is definitely the way forward. So again, thank you for watching again today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, you know, if you've got one of these at home already, what do you think of it? You know, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. But I'm a real big fan of them. I think they're brilliant. They're really good value for money. You know, and hopefully in time, you know, Nintendo will bring out the Nintendo 64 and, you know, maybe a mini Sega Saturn. I don't know if they will ever come out, but it'd be cool if they did because I think they're really cool, cool bit of kit. So well worth the purchase. So yeah, on my next video, I'm going to try and unbox. Well, I will be unboxing my Mega Drive I got when I was 10 years old, 9 years old at Christmas 1991. I'm going to unbox that, set it up, play Sonic the Hedgehog, really relive that experience from the day I got it on Christmas Day, and I want to share that with you. And then I'm going to go through some of the games I've got, some of my favourite games, and some games that I think, you know, that they're just not worth purchasing, that are just a waste of time. But, you know, I've got a lot of games, a lot of really good games, and some that, you know, I probably wouldn't play again. But thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.